Hi, my name's Ben Bowles, Vice President of Products with Pivot3. I'm here at VMworld, and today I'll be demonstrating some of the new and exciting features we have here with our products. The vSTAC product is a hyperconverged infrastructure. So what that means is that we have the storage and the networking and the compute all integrated into our software management. So it's done primarily through a vCenter plugin, which you see here. The dashboard view gives the customer a view of all the different storage pool environments. We call those a virtual performance group, or VPG. So in this demo I have 3 virtual performance groups, and that storage is aggregated together to create a storage pool out of which you can provision the volumes for your virtual machines. And so on this dashboard screen you see information about the virtual performance group, the total amount of storage that's allocated, and then in this environment I have 3 VPGs, one for management, one's an all-flash cluster, and then we have one that is a hybrid cluster. The different types of things that we can do here is we can drill down into each of the virtual performance groups. We can look at the state of those, the different nodes that make up those virtual performance groups, how much storage is allocated, and then the types of performance information that we get out of that. One of the common tasks that a customer is going to do is around volume provisioning, and so we make that very simple, and that you simply go to the storage provision screen. You can select the create volume and give it a name. You select the virtual performance group that you want to create that out of, and then you can select the tier. Our vSTAC product supports erasure coding for data protection. So that's how we spread the data across the storage pool and protect it with different levels of erasure coding depending on the needs for those applications. So here we can select anywhere from erasure code level 1 all the way to erasure code level 5. And so that determines how much data protection we're going to utilize for that volume. So we give it a capacity, and then one of the nice things we can do is we can also set up a data store at the same time. And so with the volume creation wizard here, it's going to create the volume on the vSTAC array, and then it'll create the data store and present that out to the ESX nodes. On the, if we drill down into the information about the different logical and physical views here, so this is where I see my vSTAC domain. The domain is a collection of virtual performance groups. So I can, with the Pivot3 vSTAC product, we can have any number of storage nodes in the environment, providing that hyperconverged infrastructure, so we can scale to any type of capacity and performance. Here we have a all-flash virtual performance group, and you see that I have 6 nodes in that virtual performance group. And then we also have a hybrid VPG here, and I have 4 nodes, and we can click through and see some of the information about the status of those nodes and what kind of devices make those up. So our all-flash nodes obviously have 8 SSDs in each one of those, and then our hybrid nodes have a pair of SSDs for acceleration, and then the remainder of those drives are SATA large capacity drives. From the logical view, similarly we can drill into the different tiers of storage, and here is where we can see how much logical capacity we're presenting, and then the different volumes that are created on these different clusters. And so a couple of the things that we can do once the volumes are created, we can navigate to one of these, and then we can modify a variety of the settings as it relates to erasure coding. As an example, here is where we have a volume that's protected with erasure code level 1. So you see here that it's consuming 3.9 terabytes of usable capacity, and we have about 1.3 terabytes of erasure code protection. One of the really nice things about the Pivot3 product is that I can change the erasure code level on the fly. I can increase the data protection or decrease it depending on the needs of the application. So here I've changed my erasure code level from level 1 to level 5, and the amount of data that's protected is the same, so 3.9 terabytes. And now I've increased my amount of protection to about 2.5 terabytes. And I can apply that online, and that takes effect, and we enable that once that volume is, we modify that erasure code level. Now it's going to be protected at that higher level. We also support dynamic capacity expansion. So here I can increase the size of this LUN, from 4 terabytes to 5 terabytes, hit the apply button, and then that'll increase the amount of capacity that's utilized for that volume and presented out to the ESX host. So those are some of the things that we can do with the vSTAC Hyperconverged product that simplifies the management of the infrastructure for customers. I'm Ben Bowles with Pivot3. Thanks for this demo.